Hi guys, now in this video today I'm going to give tips to the new upcoming high school freshmen this year. So you guys need to take notes, so get you a sheet of paper because it's a lot. Get you a pen or a pencil because you need to take all of this down, okay? And you need to watch this whole video. The whole video. Yes, the whole video. So I've written everything down that I'm going to talk to you guys about. And I think it's like 31 tips. Yeah, 31. That's so uneven. But 31. Okay? So you guys, let's get started. Alright, so first, number 1, do not skip out on orientation. Okay? When they give you the letter or whatever, that orientation is August the 5th, okay? Make sure you guys attend that orientation day. That orientation will be so helpful for the new school year. They will introduce you guys to new rules that you probably not used to, or you probably be used to, or new regulations. Things like that. Make sure you also bring your parent with you. Most of the time at their orientation, they will give you guys your report card, your schedules. So make sure you guys go to that. You can sign up for, to get your lunch account set up and things like that. So make sure you attend that orientation. Attend the orientation, okay? Alright, number 2, make friends. Make sure you make friends at the orientation. At least speak to people. Some of you guys probably have the same friends at your old school. So make sure you guys speak to them, meet new people. They might know somebody else that you probably don't know. Speak to them as well. Talk, laugh, and giggle, or sit by them during orientation. So make new friends at the orientation as well. Number 3. Be friendly with older kids. Okay, so when you start the new year, make sure you guys befriend older students. Okay, the reason why older students can alert you guys to teachers that are fun, the teachers that are very, very, very strict, and their experience with them, and you say, don't play with Miss Hutchinson. She do not play. Like, make sure you guys be friends with older kids. Ask what grade you in or whatever, and they will tell you, are you new to the school, and ask them questions. Also, they will alert you guys to people that you need to avoid, the people who like to fight and get in drama. They will also tell you guys that. And they will also probably introduce you guys to sports and clubs that may be offered during that high school. Alright, so next tip, know the school map. Okay, you guys need to know your high school map. Alright, some high schools are bigger than others. The high school that I went, I think it had 1,000 students. But I think this year it's like 1,500 students now. So make sure you guys know the school map. Probably during the orientation day or meet your teachers day, walk around with your schedule and see where your classes will be at. So know the school map, and it will also give you time when you can go to your locker as well, and you know where everything is at. Okay. Next step, get a locker. Some schools offer the locker fees during the first day, or they will, have the stand during orientation, so you can go ahead and purchase your locker. Sometimes lockers cost from $7 to $10 a semester, depending on what school you're attending. And make sure you guys pay for that locker if you don't want to carry those heavy books. And if you like in gym or something, if you don't want to pay for another gym locker, you can just leave your stuff in the, I don't know, you probably can leave your stuff in the regular locker that you keep your books. Alright, next tip, get all school supplies. Make sure you have all school supplies. The main school supplies that you need for any class is a binder, paper, plenty of paper, a notebook paper for, to keep organized, and some pens, pencils, erasers, whiteouts, all that you need for any school. Or class. So make sure you also have dividers as well, so you can separate them and you can organize your work. If it's from a math class, you can if you have bell ringers, set a tab for bell ringers, homework, classwork, notes. So be organized as well. So that goes for school supplies. Next tip. Know the school dress code. It is important for you guys to know the school dress code. The school dress code will help you guys to know what clothing that you should not wear to school. Like, for example, the shirt, with the romper that I'm wearing, and my shoulder is exposed, and my arms, things like that. So if it says that, you don't need to wear what I'm wearing. Okay. If it says do not wear tank tops that's 3 inches, like it's 3 inches right here, like the strap, make sure you follow that as well. Some schools that they will not allow big earrings or certain length of earrings. I think these earrings about like 4 or 3 inches. So if they said that they do not accept earrings like this, anyways, but these are crosses, so hopefully they don't get struck by lightning. But anyways, if they say certain things that you can't wear, if you can't wear a certain color of nail polish, like bright neon nail polishes, make sure you follow that rule as well. If they said that you can't wear flip-flops, high heels, I couldn't go to the school. Make sure you follow that as well. Baggy, saggy pants, I don't know what school allowed that. But anyways, make sure you follow those rules. And girls, don't be showing your cleavage. Put those away. Alright, so next tip, be social. Make sure you guys talk to everybody, okay? Be social, talk to people, okay? So that brings us with the next tip. Try different social groups. Make sure you talk to the nerds. Make sure you talk to the computer geeks. Talk to the teacher pets. Make friends with all those different social groups. My bad, guys. And talk to the gangsters. Well, okay, not gangsters. Okay, so make sure you guys talk to everybody. See what group that you may fit in, that you may have common with, and all that as well. Next tip. Attend social events. Make sure you attend social events, okay? Social events as in school, as in the football games, softball games, cheerleading tryouts. Well, some schools won't let you attend the cheerleading tryouts if you're not trying out. So attend to social events as school dance, the Halloween dance. So make sure you attend to that if you're interested. And that will also get your name well known if you help set up the prom things and things like that. So next tip, make a friend in each class. Okay, so if you have 4 periods of class or 7 blocks or whatever you want to call them, make sure you at least have a friend in that class. My minimum is to make 3 friends in each class. Okay, so make friends, okay? Talk to them. Hey, do you have a pencil? Okay, that's a way to start talking to them. Start talking to them as well. Talk about, man, he failed me again, So make sure you guys talk to your classmates, okay? So make friends in every class. I know I did. Every class. So, yeah. And be friendly. Be friendly, okay? Let's see. Next tip. Find a lunch table. When you walk into a lunchroom, in most lunchrooms at schools, you can kind of see, what tables that you might want to sit at. Oh, yeah, we need to sit right now because that table is empty. So go ahead through the lunch line. If you bring your own lunch, go ahead and claim that spot. So yes, so find a lunch table, okay? Because you don't want to be standing up eating the salad or whatever, and people just looking at you like you're crazy. So find a lunch table. Next tip: do not be obsessed with your looks. Yeah, do not be overly concerned about how you look, even though you do kind of need to be. But do not be obsessed with it. Don't keep looking at your phone mirror and going like this. Okay? Don't do that. Okay? Don't be overly obsessed with your looks. Alright, next tip. Respect your teachers. Respect your teachers. I don't care if you don't like this teacher who always yells and give you all this homework. Make sure you respect them at all costs, because when you get in like 11th, 12th grade and you need a recommendation letter from one of your teachers for a college. So if you cannot find at least one teacher that you have had to write a recommendation letter for you, you need to check yourself. You need to check yourself. Okay. Next tip: have a study plan. Make sure you guys have a study plan. My study plan was to at least study for 2 hours a day. Now, I didn't study 2 hours a day. I probably studied for 2 hours a day for 3 days a week. So make sure you study. If your teacher is giving you 50 vocabulary words, 50 vocabulary words, as soon as you get it, start studying it then. Okay? Start studying. If the test is, let's say today is August the 6th, and your teacher gave you the vocabulary words that first day. Make sure you go ahead and start studying those that day. Study for an hour. Study each word for at least 2 minutes or 3 minutes or even so. And you can also time yourself so you won't, over studying that vocabulary word. Also, you also can make flashcards. So for the vocabulary words. So make sure you go ahead and start studying it that day when he or she gives you those vocabulary definitions or notes or whatever it may be. So go ahead and study it as soon as you get it. Do your homework, okay? Next tip, do your homework. Make sure you do all your homework. I don't care if it's 3 worksheets or 5. Make sure you do all your homework, okay? Do your homework. Next tip, ask questions. Make sure you ask as many questions as you can so you can understand whatever the teacher is teaching you. If they're teaching you about verbal phrases and you don't understand, make sure you ask your English teacher. If you don't understand understand how items for science, how they work, make sure you ask. Make sure you understand it as well. If you have a little question in your head and they're explaining it to you, ask, that question too. So make sure you actually understand the material that they are teaching you. And if you have a teacher in math that you can't understand, it's logarithm. I can't pronounce it, but it's logarithms. I think that's how it's pronounced. And if you don't understand how those work, ask. Next tip, stay for tutoring. If the questions that if the answers that they have given you when you ask them about something, and if you still don't understand, ask them, are they doing after school tutorings and things like that, so you can tend to that. Some teachers do not offer after school tutoring. Some do morning tutoring. So classes start at 8 o'clock, and they will probably tell you Emily, I will do tutoring on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7:30 through 7:55. So make sure you attend to that if you have transportation. So yeah. And sometimes it will have it in the syllabus that they will give you guys, so make sure you read that as well. Some teachers, some schools, they do not have the teacher who's actually teaching you during the tutoring. They will have I think it's called after school access. The school that I went to, and it's just people, Auburn. Well, I live in Auburn. And they will have college students who want to be teachers actually tutoring you. So you guys stay for that. Look and ask if they have that available at your school. Alright, next tip. Start thinking about college, okay? Some schools may start freshmen as in 10th grade or 11th graders. So make sure you guys start thinking about college. I think you should start thinking about college during the 10th grade. Start looking at the magazines that we have at the counselor's office about the different colleges that are available in your area. Make sure you guys start thinking about it. Know what you're going to major. I may be interested in nursing. Okay, so start looking into nursing and seeing if it's the career path that you want to go to. If you want to start off with an associate's degree, start looking into that. See how the salary wage is at as well. The description, the work that they do. So if you want to get to a bachelor's degree, make sure you look through that as well. So make sure you start thinking about college. There's so many college options that you can do. For me, I'm going to go for my associate's degree. Then I'm transferring my credits to a 4-year college. So I will get me a bachelor's degree, but I will graduate with my associate's degree, and 2 years. After that, I will have 2 degrees, my associate's and my bachelor's degree. And, I got it. So you can do that if that's available at the college that you're going to attend. Most colleges do accept that, but you have to look at the transfer students policies for that college. Make sure you look at the admissions requirements as well. If they say that you have to have an ACT score of a 20, make sure you study for that ACT test. Make sure you buy the booklets at the bookstore or whatever, and make sure you study. You might have to sign up for ACT tutoring classes as well. That may cost to $80 to $100. So if you're willing to spend that much, you can also look into that as well. Let me see what else. I think that's basically it. Okay. Okay. Next tip: be organized. All right. Be organized. Make sure you guys have a neat binder. All right. Nice binder. I don't actually recommend you guys having all your classes in one binder. Even though I did it, and I stopped a little bit because I had to keep on buying binders, and my stuff got jumbled up. Even though I had dividers to help me divide my classes, sometimes it was a little bit of a heartache sometimes to find work. But even though I had all my materials in there, and that binder gets heavy and it breaks over time. So I recommend you have a different binder for every class. Make sure you use dividers as well. Yeah. So next tip, and this is tip 22, I think. Make friends with nerds. Okay, you want to make friends with nerds. The people who make it A's and on every test, make sure you make friends with them. Be nice with them. Say hey or whatever. Hug them. Laugh. Brighten them. Okay, so make friends with the nerds because you will need them. Alright, next tip. Join a club and try out sport. Okay, make sure you see what kind of clubs that are offered at your high school. If they're having chess club and you're interested in that and you're good in chess, try out for that. If you want to be on the dance team, try out for that and you can dance. If you want to be in choir, try out for that. football, baseball, softball, soccer, cross hockey? Cross hockey, ice hockey, swim team, the fisheries. When you do all the fishery stuff, you want to be, what you call it? A marinist? They would have a math club. It's called the Math Geeks, but it's the math club. So there's so many clubs that you guys can, try out for in clubs and sports as well. Alright, so next tip. Do not, let me repeat this again. Do not have sex. Do not have sex. You guys are too young. Some of y'all are like, she's such a nerd. Like, who are you supposed to tell me not to have sex? Do not have sex. Like, come on. There's so many reasons why you should not have sex at your age. One, diseases. Do you want to have AIDS at 16 or 15 years old? Do you want to have a baby at 16 or 15 years old? And those of you who may do, I'm not trying to throw shade, so, as long as you're taking care of the child and you've been a good mother or father. But those of you who do not want to have kids, please keep your legs closed and keep your pipes to yourself. Okay? Alright, so do not have sex. Next tip, keep a good hygiene and style. You need to have your own style. Make sure that, you're not trying to be somebody else. Be yourself. If you like comeback boots, wear your comeback boots. Alright, have a good hygiene. Make sure you take a shower. Make sure you wear deodorant. All that. So make sure you keep yourself clean. Comb your hair. Brush your hair. If you like to wear makeup, wear makeup. Do not wear it overly dramatic, but make sure you wear makeup if you have to. Alright, next tip. Avoid drama. You want to avoid drama at all costs. You don't want to get in fights. You want to get in arguments. Make sure you avoid them. And one of the reasons that you can avoid drama is staying off social media, as in Twitter, Facebook, or whatever. So avoid that. Yeah. Stay away from people who like to get in fights and stuff, because you really don't have time for that. You're trying to graduate. So avoid them at all costs. Next step. Know your teacher's policies. Alright, so if your teacher policy is saying that she does not allow any cell phones, make sure you do not have your cell phone in. Do not have your cell phone, out texting. Alright, so wait to text in a different class or when you guys leave. Or you can sneak to the bathroom and text. Okay, so if that's one of the teacher's policies. Also, some teachers give you passes. I'm like, really? 3 passes for a semester? Alright, so that's part of the teacher's policies. So make sure you guys know the teacher's policies as well. Next tip, do not share lockers. Do not share lockers within your friends, your girlfriend, your boyfriend. Do not share lockers because you need to keep them clean. And some people, I heard some people change the locks. I don't know how you change the locks. Don't ask me. And they probably will steal your stuff. So do not share lockers. 29. I think we're at tip 29 or 30. Do not be late for class. Do not be late for class. Make sure you attend school every day. If the school starts at 8 o'clock, unless you have late arrival, make sure you attend class. Alright? Attend for class, and if you do, make sure you have an excuse. Some schools you have to write an excuse then and there. Make sure you attend school the first day. Attend school the first day because the teacher will actually tell how her class or his class works, where everything is at. This is where you turn in your your graded assignments, your completed assignments, so they will have that set up for you. So make sure you attend the first day of school. I don't understand how people don't attend first day of school. Like, that's the most important day. Alright, so anyways, next. This is my last tip. Take plenty of notes. Make sure you take plenty of notes. Do your work. Make sure you pay attention. Pay attention in class. Do your assignments. Do it on time. Make sure you do it even if she's not going to take it up. Make sure you do your work. Take your notes. Your hands will be hurting. You probably have to do this. Make sure you take your notes. They will help you during your studying skills and help you do homework as well, especially for math. Take notes. Alright, well, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you thumbs up and subscribe. If any questions that you want to ask me pertaining to high school experience, leave them down below. You can also email me, and my email information will be below as well. And I will talk to you guys soon. And have a good school year. Make sure you follow all these rules and your teacher's regulations. And tell me about your experience, you know, when it comes to May or June in some areas. And tell me how these rules help you out. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace!